Tape marker, free guy review action. Let's go. Action. What's going on, Alamo City Movie Talk fans? I'm Ryan D. You can call me Ryan680.
One at Cloud X, right?
Juan, what's going on, man? This is Alamo City Movie Talk. Let's get right to it. First time in a long time, man. How long has it been, Juan?
Yeah, since COVID. It's about
Dude,
a year and a half.
Pre-COVID, a year and a half. We haven't seen each other. How you been doing, bro?
Really good,
doing
man.
all right? No,
yeah.
awkward.
Sorry, I'm
action.
I'm trying to hold the camera, that's why.
But yeah, we already said hello off camera. Yeah.
Hold the mic.
Man, dude, first movie since I would say for you, first movie since after COVID, or at least
not for me in the theaters. For press.
Yeah, so first movie for press. What'd you think of this film, man? I mean, because I know I'll say it again that we're talking about Free Guy, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about this movie. Can't wait. Let's talk movies, guys. Okay, I'm gonna go on record and say this: I am not a Ryan Reynolds fan. I am not. Cloud, are you?
I love Ryan Reynolds.
Okay,
yeah.
So that we get that out of the way. He loves Ryan Reynolds. I'm not a fan of Ryan Reynolds whatsoever. The only movie I could think of that I really enjoyed him in was Deadpool, and of course before that was Van Wilder. But that's it. That's all I could reminisce and all that stuff. I don't like any of his other films. So now that we got that aside, let's talk about this movie, man. I mean, what was your expectations going to this film?
They are actually really low.
Me too. Okay, so we're on the same page.
Yeah.
All right, we're on the same page on there. My expectations were
the marketing wasn't crazy. Even the trailers, it looked really cheesy.
Okay, so I'll be honest with you. The trailers actually, it's one of those movies to where it's almost like a stuck record, because the reason why is because this movie was supposed to come out, last summer, and then this trailer kept coming out. The same jokes.
Yeah,
they're in this. They're pretty much they're in this movie. That's confirmed, because a lot of the times where we see a lot of trailers and
all cuts or something.
Yeah, it's all cuts and it's not in the movie. And sometimes we get upset, sometimes we don't. But in this particular situation, they're in there. They are in this film. And now knowing that, guys, I mean, it really gets you into throwing out so many references. We're not gonna mention any spoilers, by the way, no spoilers, but throwing a lot of references that we know. What'd you think of? First of all, let's get right off the bat. What'd you think of Ryan Reynolds in this movie?
I mean, it's Ryan Reynolds. He's the same character. I enjoyed it. I mean, I'm not crazy about him, but I enjoyed it actually. He was a little more subtle in this movie. Really,
I thought he was his normal self. That's what I thought.
I thought he was a little more subtle.
A little more subtle. Okay, I'll agree to that. I'll agree to that. This film came out to be an hour and 55 minutes, which was not bad, because I feel like if you would have gone a 2.5 hour movie.
Yeah, the pacing, it didn't even feel that long. The pacing was really good.
It was, I would say I was pleasantly entertained.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of bets aside, here, Free Guy in a movie, in a game, Free City. How was this gaming experience in this film? Was it very accurate? We saw a few cameos, and we're going to mention them, of course, gaming people, and not just gaming people, but other references, celebrity references, which we're not going to mention as well. And what do you think as far as the gaming style? Was the gaming style very accurate? Was it fake?
I mean, we see it a lot in the trailers. It's just very Grand Theft Auto-y.
Okay.
We see it in the trailers, I mean.
Yeah.
That's the one game I want to say they're comparing it most to, or trying to replicate, is Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, it's funny you mention that, because I got those vibes right out the bat. I mean, while watching this movie here, me just being a Grand Theft Auto, not as much gamer as you, but yeah. So as far as accuracy, it's pretty much just like that game.
Not just like it.
Okay.
I mean, for story purposes, they had to change it up.
A
little bit.
Yeah.
But it was good. They got a lot of even little Easter eggs and stuff like that in the movie. It was pretty neat.
And going into, I talk about him all the time, Taki, he's a great filmmaker, man. If you do not know him, he's made Thor Ragnarok, come to find, and he's made the last episode of season 1 of The Mandalorian. He made that crazy, that beautiful scene where it's the stormtroopers talking and they're beating up Grogu. He made
Jason
that.
Sudeikis,
yeah, dude, yeah, he made that scene, dude. I mean, who wouldn't want to be a stormtrooper and hit Grogu? But yeah, anyways, but that's just how he's always done those violent comedy style of it. And also he also has that famous show that's on FX, The Shadows, I believe, or
We Doing the Shadows.
Yeah, he's a creator behind that show. I don't know if you know. Yeah, so he's known to do these type of things to where it's violence mixed with comedy.
Dark humor.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Thank you for. So, in regards to this movie, I think this was his weakest performance. I mean, as far as cameo goes and all that stuff, because he does play a role in this film, not just a cameo, but he actually has a supporting role.
Yeah, I wouldn't even call him a cameo. He was
yeah,
one of the main characters.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna say like, okay, this was probably his weakest performances, but I'm not gonna say that it's his worst. I'll say that.
It wasn't that bad. It wasn't bad at all, actually.
You know, there's certain things that I did love about it. Like there was certain laughs that and here's the thing. This film made me laugh. Yes, it made me laugh. Yeah. You were laughing. I was laughing at certain jokes. These jokes were kind of overbearing.
Yeah, some of them were super cheesy or super like cringy, but they landed. They were
annoying.
Yeah, they landed.
They were cringy, annoying. But out of those 200 jokes, I would say like 50 of I would say 10 of them are good.
Nah, I say.
He's on board.
I say a little more.
A little more.
A lot of them got like little giggles and smiles, and a few of them like just made us laugh out loud in the theater. A few of them were really good.
Okay, all right. Hey, I was laughing too. I'm not gonna say I was like, is this movie over? And that's a good thing because nothing could compare so far. Nothing could compare to what Hobbs and Shaw brought. And and if you know this movie talk show a lot, is that like I do not like Hobbs and Shaw. I do not like that movie whatsoever. You may enjoy it, guys, but I wanted to get out of that movie. Me and Justin did, and luckily it did not come to that. Nowhere near close to that while watching this movie. So to know that I was entertained, it was about average, I would say, for Ryan Reynolds. You know, again, not being a fan of it, I still enjoyed it. I still enjoyed him in it. But once again, like you already mentioned, like all those jokes, it was kind of overbearing. But I mean, you said it yourself. It wasn't as it wasn't his overbearing jokes that he normally does and everything. But man, let's talk about this cast real quick. We got Jodie Comer, which plays Millie. Miley. I'm sorry. Yeah, Millie. Yeah, what'd you think of that, man?
I haven't seen. I don't recall seeing her in too much before, but I actually liked her performance.
Okay. Yeah.
I actually really liked her performance and the chemistry between her and Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah. You know, I know everyone's gonna talk about that movie or that TV show, really, and that's why it kind of made sense to. I don't know. We talk about that Amazon Prime show where it's like virtual, where they're retired. Oh my gosh, I can't remember, but I'll put it on comments down below. I'll remember it. I'll put it on comments down below. Yeah, so it's like a virtual thing. It's VR, is the same. It's weird how these movies are coming out with this AI type style, all that stuff. And I was all like, Skynet. Like I was just like Skynet. You know, Terminator predicted the future and everything. But what'd you feel like? What'd you feel like this film needed, man? Or did you feel like you wanted it shorter, longer, or was it just you wanted less jokes? What does it feel like?
Actually, I actually really enjoyed it. The only thing that was lackluster, if anything, was the climax.
Yeah. Okay.
It had a few like nice moments in it, but it was building up really good. Like the build up was really good to it, but
I'm gonna agree with you there.
Yeah, the climax felt really flat.
Anticlimactic, definitely. It wasn't what I expected. You know, it's one of those movies to where, like, if the climax would have succeeded and done very well,
they should have changed it a little bit.
Progressed a good villain in here, because really you know who the villains are, but it kind of throws you like, what the heck's gonna happen, and then it's like
when it happens, it was
that's it. Like really that's your big stopper. That's your big showstopper. This is your big show, you know. And you're just really disappointed in that moment. But after that, once it's done, you start being happy because it does show a positive story. It does show a positive light.
Yeah, the character development was really good.
Yes,
yeah,
character development with Ryan Reynolds was really good, along with his other AI characters in there, or what were they called?
NPCs.
NPCs.
In the
there
game.
You go. NPCs. Yeah. Right? Yeah.
Non-player characters.
Non-player characters. Yeah. See, mine's my gamer guy. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, so story well put together. I would say CGI was beautiful. I love the CGI. The CGI was so done very well. I love that a lot. There were certain moments. I'll admit it. Certain moments that Ryan Reynolds gave that good casual comedy. I'll say that, which I really did enjoy. But was this the film that we deserved? Man, I'm stuck at a crossroad. What are you gonna say?
I say yes. I think this is like had a few adult jokes.
Yeah,
I don't think my daughter got. But so I think it's a very appropriate movie. Like I want to say for families, but it's a very appropriate movie to watch
PG-13.
In between. Like you want to go to the theater, there's nothing to watch. I mean, right now we have Black Widow. We're gonna get Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
But if you've seen those and you want to go like on a movie date or just watch a comedy, because I don't think there's any good comedies.
Yeah.
I think this would be it. Like this was a really good movie. I would really watch it again. I would say it is a movie well deserved.
Really? Okay, so all right, now I'm gonna be the total opposite of you. So okay, I will recommend it if you're a Ryan Reynolds fan. If you're a Ryan Reynolds fan, by all means, watch this movie, guys, because you will enjoy this. Now, it's just your type of humor that you like, and I know and all that stuff. So, am I gonna see this movie again in theaters? Would I watch it again? No, probably not. Would I recommend it? Hey, Ryan Reynolds fans, if you really love Ryan Reynolds and all of his movies, by all means, go check it out because you will probably enjoy this movie, guys. I guarantee you will. Now, with that being said and everything, let's go to ratings, man. So I'm gonna say no. This was a film that we did not deserve. You're on a yes, which is good. Let's bring this. Let's go. He made me halfway. Cloud. So 1 out of 10, 10 being the highest. What are you gonna give this rating?
I'm still gonna give it a 6. As much as I liked it,
you know what? Yeah. It's funny. We're close. We're close, man. I'm a 5, dude. I'm a 5.
As much as I liked it, it did have like its moments.
There was moments in this movie to where. We're not gonna spoil it once again. There's moments in this movie where like you remember this, you remember this, you remember this. Oh, you remember this too, right? It's just going out references. Yeah, it was annoying. It was annoying me. And you know what I'm talking about? Remember certain things. Like remember. That
was a cool moment. That's when me and Dad were talking about in the car.
Oh, okay, yeah. But after that, it was just like.
We get that throughout the whole movie. But I think the thing that really gave it a low score for me was the climax. Because again, I love video games. I like Ryan Reynolds. I actually love the ending.
Oh, really?
Well, not. You know, it kind of does like a Lord of the Rings thing where it looks like it ends.
Yeah.
Where it looks like it ends and then, like, no spoilers, but it looks like it ends and it doesn't. Like, there's another scene afterwards. I think they should have ended it with the first ending.
Yes.
Like, like that ending, I actually really loved it.
Oh, okay.
But, like, you know, they kept it going. Then the climax, I think that's what brought it down for me.
Uh-huh.
But I enjoyed it. Like, I would watch it again in theaters. Like, I wouldn't choose to watch it, but my daughter, like, hey, Dad, let's go watch it again. Like, sure. It's good. Yeah, I'll pay $10 for a ticket and watch it again.
Awesome. I'm gonna be a solid 5, guys. I enjoyed it for what it was. It was about an average, mediocre film. But again, though, it could have just Fox released this movie it just felt random too. Like I just feel like that they were just like, you know what, we're just gonna release it already. We don't know if we're gonna release any more movies for the year. It's just one of those things to where like Delta virus is going up, the cases are going up.
If we're going to get something out of it.
Yeah, let's just get something out of this, push it out now. It actually does not come out till the following week.
2 weeks.
In 2 weeks, so we were able to see it. So it does not open. It's a good thing it does not open with the Suicide Squad, because if it did, it would not make any money because everyone's going to go see it.
I don't think it's going to make much.
When our review comes out, it's not going to make much. Yeah.
No. I think with Suicide Squad, like, just the competitors, Rotten Tomatoes, you know what I mean? Like, the good ratings and things I've been hearing about Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Like, I might watch that one 2 or 3 times in theaters.
Oh,
like
hell, I'm watching it already two times
Avengers,
already.
you know what I mean? Like, I think people are going to watch that movie for a few weeks.
Awesome. And be sure to look out our review, guys, for the Suicide Squad, because we'll be on it. We're going to be talking
next
about
week?
it. Next
week. Thursday.
We'll be talking about it. Oh, this coming week.
This week, yes. Sorry.
Yeah, we'll be talking about it. But this movie comes out next Thursday, guys. You should check that out as well. So, will you recommend this movie film?
I will. Again, it's 6 out of 10. It sounds bad, but
that's about average.
It's good. Like, it's good. Yeah.
Or a 1.
It could be terrible. It could be like unbearing. Like,
which I gave it a 0.
Like, It Comes at Night. Oh my god, dude, that movie was terrible. But yeah, this movie it wasn't great, but it was good. I would recommend this. Like, you want a comedy, you want something to watch.
Yeah.
During the week for date night before Suicide Squad comes out, I would definitely recommend this film.
All right. Once again, if you're a Ryan Reynolds fan, check it out. If not, I'm warning you. Might be
not only Ryan Reynolds fans. I think if you're a video game fan, you'll enjoy it too.
Okay, video game fan. But I'm warning you. If you're not a video game fan or Ryan Reynolds fan, you've been warned, guys. All right? You've been warned.
Watch the trailer. Know what you're getting into.
That's the thing. I think everyone's seen the trailer to where, like, it's gonna be, the jokes are gonna be in the movie, the highlight of the film. And that's the thing too. The trouble with trailers is that they release a lot of the good stunts.
Well, that's what I liked about this movie, though. I think that's why my expectations were really low.
Yeah.
Because we don't get none more of a lot of the,
like, new clips or anything.
Well, not even new clips, but we didn't get much of the main story.
Yeah.
In the trailer.
Gotcha. Because I didn't get.
Yeah. We didn't get the motive. Like, we get some of the story in the trailer, but we didn't get the motive.
Yeah.
And the motive is actually really good. Yeah. I think that's what surpassed my expectations.
Okay.
Which is why I rated it so high. Yeah. I know when I was going through the emails and you're like, "Are you gonna go?" I was like, "Ah." I texted my daughter, like, "Do you want to watch it?" And she was like, "The video game movie?" Yeah. And I'm like, "Okay, like, let's go."
You're all like, It's funny too, because everyone was just like, like, it's just one of those.
It was crazily exceeded my expectations, but
sounds good.
Still a 6.
All right, I was thinking with my 5 guys. So again, you've been warned. Would you buy this movie? I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say politely.
I wouldn't.
No, thank you.
I'm hoping it goes to a streaming service, but if not, my daughter wants me to buy it on DVD or digital.
I'm pretty sure. I'm like 95% sure it's gonna go to Disney Plus because it's Fox. So it's eventually gonna go to Disney Plus. So once again, it'll be on there eventually, probably like the end of the year or so. But yeah, all right. I would say this as well. You know, it's a film that shares positive story, and I am pleasantly entertained. I'll say that. But yeah, all right, guys. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up if you like our review, guys. As always, I'm your host, Ryan D. aka Ryan680.
I want a Cloud X Drive.
Catch y'all later, guys. Stay classy, San Antonio. Peace.